Welcome to Tampa, Raymond James Stadium, and while it is indeed home to the 2021 Super Bowl champion Buccaneers, it is also the home field for the USF Bulls and the clash that we have in store today. Today, two teams get set to square off in an intra-conference battle in the American. As we'll see, the UTSA Roadrunners taking on a squad hoping to prevent another L this week, the South Florida Bulls. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, joined here in the booth by a couple of legends, and yes, we do use that term loosely. David Pollack from the University of Georgia and former Gator Jesse Palmer. Guys, let's get down to the field.
I thought I'm doing bad this year, brother.
The Bulls will kick it away first. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. The give on the inside. Not much doing there. He gets it to the 26, a gain of 1.
The big fella in the middle, man. Those defensive tackles, they go such a long way in deciding and really stopping the other team's run game. Just forcing contact with those guards and those centers, owning the line of scrimmage, and getting running backs on the ground.
Smith dropping to pass. Working that left side now. Still on his feet at the 45. They finally get him on the ground, but he's got an explosive play for the first down. They built this offense around finding mismatches and just get the ball to the back and let him do his thing.
Yeah, it didn't have to be long down the field. Like it threw it right near the line of scrimmage, but you know I got a guy, when he gets in space, he can make big plays happen. Nice decision by the QB.
The secondary walks up on the line, showing press coverage. To the air on first down. All kinds of room to throw that one in there. Wide open spaces. He's there to make the stop, but not before he sets up this offense. First and goal from the 7.
Well, this guy obviously spent a lot of time in the film room this week because he is dissecting this defense early in the game in the opening drive. Great job with his eyes, great job with his rhythm, an explosive play there. This defense does not have an answer for this dude.
They ripped off a huge chunk, and now a little chunk is needed to pay it off. Looking to throw. Quarterback now breaking the field. Big fella moving. And he'll run across the sidelines after the good gain.
And this offense shows they will be aggressive. On first and goal, they get the completion. Listen, games come down to executing in the red zone. This is a big spot.
Looking for just one more yard. It's second and goal. Direct snap. And he'll finish the run in the end zone. Touchdown, UT San Antonio.
Number 25.
Well, they wanted to turn the page after losing their last game, so how about you come out in this one? On the opening drive, you march the field 75 yards and put 6 on the board. You can't start a game better than that.
They're getting set to kick it away, and that last score took a little oomph out of this crowd.
0.
Looks like he's going to bring it out. He stopped short of the 20 at the 19 and probably wishes he'd just taken the touchback. From the gun, running back on the move. They knock him down after a gain of 3 to the 23. All right, guys, big picture here. Let's talk some USF. The biggest problem for schools at this level is getting enough big bodies, particularly on the offensive line, and getting a three-star guy like this can really help them at this level, Jesse.
Yeah, and when you get guys like that on your offensive line, if you can get a couple dudes like that, all of a sudden now you can hang with bigger, better competition. Games are still won and lost in the trenches. I know this is just one piece, but getting this three-star offensive lineman who was very highly recruited, that was a massive win for this head coach.
Yeah, a nice job by the defense understanding who their go-to
That was just a bad pass. I had my running back.
That's the guy they want to feed with good reason. He's a great player, but a great job by the defense taking away that primary read, making sure they don't make a big play.
That pass is well off target. He got hit as he was trying to throw, and they can't convert on third down. And the Bulls line up to punt it away. Getting our first look of the afternoon at the punter. He was working his way on the return toward midfield. They'll stop him at the 46. UTSA will take over in the offense, ready to return to the field. Already a solid start to this one. Now back to work with this 7-0 lead. Fires to the right. That's caught. It's Jones. And he's brought down after a nice gain. Man, this sophomore quarterback unleashed a cannon on that one. Off the play fake on first down, wants to throw. Fires left. Complete on the comeback. They get him corralled, but not until he's in the red zone. They'll mark it at the 14.
And as soon as the receiver caught the ball, you saw the quarterback start communicating to his teammates what the next play was going to be, because they're now changing the tempo and going fast.
From the red zone, looking for a space. They've got the screen set up. They'll get it down to the 8-yard line on that throw and catch, and the defense is backed up against the wall. Looking to throw again. He's got it. Into the end zone. Touchdown, Roadrunners.
Quarterback's abilities to read the field is huge, and also the anticipation, the timing. To be able to throw the football, Jesse, and hit a guy in stride so he can get run after the catch and get in the end zone, that was a nice job by the quarterback.
Yeah, it's critical, David. Listen, a lot of times touchdown passes aren't thrown into the end zone. You've got to read the coverage, hit the open guy, and let him do the rest.
He'll bring it back from inside his 5. Just never had a chance to shake loose, and he'll be brought down at the 24. South Florida ready to send the offense back onto the field. They haven't exactly burst out of the starting blocks, and they need to get something together with this possession. Using his legs, it's Cummings. Crosses the 30 to the 31 and a 6-yard pickup.
And winning first downs is a priority for a defense, and you can't get bludgeoned. You can't get physically beat at the point of attack. You know the percentages. It's usually pretty good on first down that they're going to run the football. So them getting that big chunk, getting in second and short, not a good job by this team.
Intercepted, and the defense has set him up.
Yo, good shit. That's bullshit.
And he's going to run it all the way back. Touchdown, UTSA. The mantra is always finish, and they're trying to do that here in the regular season with this Week 12 performance.
And this is exactly what you dream about for a defense, forcing the big turnover, making the pick, and then putting points on the board yourself. Great play by the defense.
They'll try to add another to their lead. And with the extra point, they're up 21-0. Let's go to the studio now and check in with Kevin Connors. Kevin, what do you got?
Boys, expect the unexpected in college football, and for some, this update could fall under that category. Southern
It's my
Miss
fault. I'm
went
fucking up
on
right
the
now.
road and silenced
I'm fucking
one of
up
the
right
most
now,
vocal
broadcast.
crowds in football. And it's clear this Golden Eagles team has adopted the mantra, let your play do the
I'm
talking.
fucking up right now,
A
broadcast. Let's
busy
play
day
ball.
in the Sun Belt Conference, and an outcome that figures to shuffle the deck there as we send it back to you.
And Kevin Connors keeping an eye on everything all over the country. Sounds like they had a good one there. South Florida has it back, and the Bulls offense will return to the field.
He blitzing.
Off to a sluggish start and need to put something together on this drive. Anderson will throw. Oh, they're after him. Makes the grab. And how about the efficiency on that one? It'll bring up 2nd and 4.
Oh, and a nice job working the middle of the field. I think it's so important to keep defenses honest, and you can't just dink and dunk outside. You got to work the middle. Great job finding this wide receiver over the middle of the field.
From the gun, they'll try to impose their
I gotta
running
see on my
game.
fucking game, bro.
And the
He's not helping
defense
me.
holds firm. No pickup at all on that play.
Well, they're trying to run the football there, just nowhere to go. They got dominated up front at the point of attack.
Looking to throw on 3rd. Flushed out of the pocket. Under heavy pressure, lets it fly.
What?
Picked off, and they ruin an early drive with the turnover.
This is obviously not a great start for this quarterback here. 2 interceptions
Playing Paul right
already
now.
in this
God
game. He's got to do a
damn,
much
bro. I
better
should have
job
been
with
let
his
that ball
decision-making.
go.
Quick timeout by the defense there, trying to make sure everyone has the same call.
Yeah, I gotta stop playing when I'm drinking.
Linebackers moving, trying to confuse the quarterback. Looking to throw on 1st down. He's going to let it go.
Touch the ball!
And it goes through his hands. Oh, he had an explosive play right there for the taking, but couldn't reel it in.
Yeah, and you just
Tell me
wonder
what
if the
you love
defense
me.
now is taking out some frustration. Obviously, they've been getting lit up all over the place, and that time they finally gave it back to
Came
the
over here
offense
for
there.
no reason,
Really
bro. You
nice,
ain't did
big,
shit since you
clean
been here.
hit.
Breaks into the
Good
open.
fucking
Love to
tackles.
see this on
Good
offense.
tackles,
Early in
Xavier.
drives, getting that kind of yardage.
Tell me
keeps you
that
ahead
it's
of the
good for
chains.
you. Is it good for you? Is it good for you?
Corners right up on that line of scrimmage. Smith wants to throw. The quick
This nigga got a star on him and he can't fucking understand with the run back. That shit makes no sense to me, bro. We there, nigga. Wow, you on him. We in man. This makes no sense that you can't stay with that man, bro. Make it make sense, bro.
Instead, nice little zone, and they pick up the 1st.
Man, offenses are getting so good, Reese,
Yeah,
at
bro.
seeing the holes in the zone, knowing you're in zone, knowing where to sit down, how to make it an easy pitch and catch for the quarterback, and that's what it was on 3rd and short.
Wants to go up top on 1st down. Makes the grab. And just a short, safe pass play. They pick up a few. You know, sometimes even a short game like that can be used to set up something bigger later on.
No doubt, Reese, they can pump that and take a shot down the field. And don't worry, they're going to go back to that same play because they know this guy with the ball in his hands is dangerous. He makes one guy miss, he can take it to the house.
To the air on 2nd down. Rushes on him. Moving out of the pocket.
Get up.
Downfield. They get him corralled, but not until he's in the red zone. They'll mark it at the 14.
Nice job by the receiver on the back end there, too. He sees his quarterback on the run moving, and he just works to get himself open to give his guy a place to throw the football. They're able to connect, and they keep the drive going.
And the Roadrunners are moving quickly down the field. We've reached the break, and it's UTSA on top. They wanted to strike first and strike hard, and they've been able to do that here in the 1st quarter as we take a look at the stats.
Oxycontin incident.
So first down here as they go back to work. Motion from the wide receiver. Quick touch pass to the receiver. The defense wouldn't let him loose, and even though it's a completion, they lost yardage.
I like offenses being creative. I'm not sure if that was the best place to call that play. I think this offense needs to think about just doing things a little bit more by the book. They've got a lot of good playmakers. You don't have to reinvent the wheel this early in the game.
He wants to throw it again. And the rush will get to him at the 25.
This defense needed something to happen to create some momentum back to their side. They built a deficit. QB's been very comfortable making plays. Exactly what you needed. Put some doubt in his head. Get to him. Hit him. Get physical. They get the sack on this play, and that's just what they needed.
On 3rd and long, a check down would be the last resort.
Damn! Come on, you
Gets out of bounds after the big game, but they've got it first and goal.
I really like
this nigga is standing right there, bro. Twice the running back got it, that bullshit.
On 3rd down. Forget that. Let's go get the first down. Let's throw the football. Nice read, nice catch. Now set up for the first and goal situation.
Tight end finds a soft spot. That completion has them right on the doorstep. They'll mark it at the 1.
This is the area of the field defensively. It really doesn't matter what they've done to get here. You got to bow up, try to force the field goal. Nice job on 1st down.
And he'll step
You go back to back play the same shit. Come on, bro.
UT San Antonio.
You talk about going on the road and making a statement. 27-0. Hostile environment being dang. You talk about home field advantage. Well, it hasn't worked. They have come in and had answers and started this first half as good as you possibly can.
And they did tack on the extra point. Kickoff unit has been busy as they have built a big lead and they're trying to hold on to it. And he's going to bring it out. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. South Florida ready to send the offense back onto the field. That last drive ended with an interception, and this time it's paramount they take care of the ball. Makes the tackle at the 30 after he picked up 10. The Bulls are in the hurry-up. Anderson wants to throw. Firing to the right, complete. And he'll step across the sidelines after making a good gain on that one.
One of the things you love about this running back is not only can he run between the tackles, but he's also a weapon in this offense catching the football.
After that last completion, it's 2nd down. The run to the right. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage.
Man, how about that defense on the snap? They are in the backfield with great penetration. Nowhere to go for the running back. That defense was sitting on G, waiting on O.
Snagged out of the air. They'll get him on the ground at the 46, and it'll be a 1st down. That was a nice pickup, running the drag route and finding that quiet, soft spot in the zone.
Yeah, drag routes not only work against man coverage, they work against zone too. If you can find the soft spot and the quarterback gets it to him early, he can turn upfield, and you saw that right there.
They have been stagnant on offense, but finally a little forward movement as they've got a 1st and 10. Oh, he's going to try to get it all here. Got it in stride inside the 20. He's finally stopped, but not before he takes it into the red zone. They'll mark it at the 18.
I I know this isn't the start the offense wanted. They don't have any points so far in this game, but sometimes it just takes one explosive play to turn things around. And after that beautiful completion deep for the offense, that should give them a little confidence, a little momentum. They've now got to be able to score points on this drive.
And there was no space, nowhere to go. That play went absolutely nowhere.
Sometimes you just need a dude to show up and make a play, and he did.
And sometimes you just need to block that dude, and they didn't.
Off play action. Under fire. Can't make the connection, and the defense putting on the heat and forcing the incompletion.
Nice job by the quarterback trying to buy time and scrambling to the right, but it was the hit that forced that incompletion.
Seventh play of the drive coming up, but a long way to go on third down. Might be calling a hot route. Anderson will throw. Completes it in the middle. And they'll get him down inside the 5, but this offense powering for the score.
Really nice job there of the quarterback. Reading coverage, he knew exactly where to go with the football and at what exact time. The timing could not have been better. They get the completion on third down, setting up first and goal.
And there was nowhere to go, just stopped in his tracks in the backfield. Wants to go up top. Missed receiver there, it's incomplete.
That's a phenomenal job getting after the quarterback and getting a hit on him to affect his accuracy, because if they didn't get the pressure, that was going to be a touchdown. He had a guy wide open in the end zone. That was a golden opportunity, but the defense comes up big.
Looking to throw on third and goal. Scrambling away. Touchdown Bulls! Quick strike through the air for the score.
And that's what I love about empty sets and formations on offense, is that when you spread the defense out, you create bigger lanes to throw into. You saw it right there.
The 18 unit on the field. The extra point is good, but they're still down 28-7. And for a quick update, let's go to Kevin Connors in the studio.
All right, guys, got a final score on one of the more intriguing games this week. Georgia Southern looked like a serious force in what can only be described as a dominant win. This is a program that's won before, and they might just add some more hardware before the year is out. Guys, I look at the preseason coaches poll and compare it to where the Sun Belt is right now, and man, what a difference.
Yeah, how about that? Sounds as if they had a good ball game there. Kevin, thanks for the update. Let's see if they can get something going here late in the half. They'll move the wide receiver. Smith dropping to pass. Pressure coming. Going to try to get it himself. Nice run there. Picks up a few, and they'll force him out of bounds.
Man, this defense has their hands full today, because not only do they have to worry about the running backs, and not only do they have to worry about the passing game, they've got to worry about this quarterback running the football because of plays like that. Not a huge explosive play, but he showed you the athleticism, and he showed you he has the ability to hurt you with his legs.
The Roadrunners have their whole playbook open here on 2nd and inches. From the gun, the running back has it. Nice move to pick up yardage. They finally get him stopped, and this veteran junior running back comes up with a nice play. The defense calls the timeout. They're second of the day as they try to get their act together. They'll put it in play from the 41 on first down. Looking downfield on first down. Under fire. Going downfield for the big play. Intercepted. Oh, what a play. Got some room to run. He'll be stopped, but not before getting the football and picking up big yardage on the return. What a play there. Good field position to start this drive at their own 47. To the ground with the back. And he never had a chance. Just stopped cold as soon as he got it.
And this offense on first down, man, they go backwards. And they've built a deficit, and they've been sluggish. And they just need something to get going, to get started, because they've kind of looked out of sorts and out of rhythm this whole game.
Not what they had in mind to start this drive. Here comes 2nd and 13. Motion from the wideout. Anderson wants to throw. Dances away. With the catch, it's Porter. Taken out of bounds after a good pickup there. They're in striking distance at the 37.
Man, it's so nice to have a quarterback who doesn't flinch. You watch it, man. He's hanging in there, right? Hanging in there. Takes some time for those routes to get down the field. Gets hit as he throws it, but delivers the ball, a catchable ball down the field, and makes the big play. Nice toughness by that young man.
Hit hard just as he released it on first down and just couldn't get it to the receiver.
The offense just has not been able to find a way to get their rhythm going here in the first half. We just haven't seen it in the passing game. That was a really good example of it again. If they're going to score more points in the second half, they've got to make some adjustments here at halftime.
They'll throw again after the incompletion. Strong pass rush gets to the quarterback, and they get him at the 46. Timeout called here by the defense. It's the first one they've used this half. Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. Wants to adjust the pattern. On 3rd and long, no secret what he needs here. Fires deep toward the end zone. And good coverage there to knock it away and deny the score.
Well, we know this offense hasn't been able to get it going on the ground so far in this game. Now they're trying through the air, but give this defense credit. They've got a really good game plan. They've got all 11 guys on that side of the ball executing perfectly. Fantastic job in the back end that time, being in position and making sure that thing fell incomplete.
So the offense is going to go for it on 4th down. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. He'll take another shot here. Oh, he dropped it. That deep ball was right on the money. You just have to make that catch. The decision to go for it does not pan out. First snap of this drive will come from the 46. Smith wants to throw. Spits it out to the back. Got his man on the right. They pick up the first down. They'll mark him at the 34. Got to be expeditious here.
Well, this offense has come out slinging the pill. They are throwing it. They're trying to be aggressive. We're only in the second quarter, guys. Already, this guy has over 200 yards passing.
Looking to throw on first down. Throws to the wideout. He's got it on the move. Gets out of bounds after the big play, and they'll be set up in business with a 1st and goal.
And this has got to be so demoralizing for this defense right now. Having given up multiple first downs on this drive, somebody on defense has to step up, make a play, and stop the bleeding.
The corners are walked up tight. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage.
And the defense, man, playing aggressive, playing uphill, playing in the backfield. Nice job getting penetration, getting that pass before it really even gets started. Nowhere to go, nowhere to run. Nice job by the defense.
Defense looks like they're about to bring the house. Some early movement along the offensive line, and they'll walk it back. Can the D deny them on 2nd and goal? Off the play fake. Looking for the score. Throw to the end zone. Picked off. And they come up with a big play to make sure no more points go on the board before the end of the half.
And some defensive backs just have a way of finding the football, and he's starting to develop that. His 3rd interception on the season just has a good feel for playing that spot in the back end.
Time dwindling away as they try to put points on the board right before the half. They'll start this drive going to the air. He tosses one high and deep down the left side. Makes the grab on the big throw. We've got a timeout in the waning seconds of the half. Maybe a chance to get off a couple more plays. This offense capable of exploding at any moment. Now they're set up inside the 30 with a 1st and 10. Here's a heat. He's not afraid to go deep. That ball is intercepted at the goal line. And the defender is tackled, and that's how we'll run out the first half. We've played 2 quarters here. Time to go to Kevin Connors in our halftime update. And the Roadrunners will kick it away to start the second half. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. South Florida has it back, and the Bulls offense will return to the field. When you're facing a deficit like this one to start the second half, you really can't afford to waste a single possession.
Fresh start here in the second half. That's the only way you can look at this if you're on offense. Things did not go your way there in the first half. It starts with one play. To get our confidence going, we just got to get something going early here on this drive.
One play, stay aggressive. Now I think I can be even more aggressive on 4th downs because obviously I've built a deficit. My defense has got to make some plays for me too.
Ball is at the 35. It's 1st and 10. Anderson will throw. Zings it complete to the right. Turning it on. He flips his field in an instant, and he's got him set up at the 20.
And that's why, if you're the offensive coordinator, you've got to find as many ways as possible to get this guy going. Just get him the ball close to the line of scrimmage. Doesn't need to be a throw deep down the field. He's so dynamic when he has the ball in his hands. You saw it right there.
This offense just gets a bolt of energy when they get a play like that. Now they're in the red zone, 1st and 10 from the 20. And this will be incomplete. A big hit there forces 2nd down.
We know about this running back's versatility, and he's made some plays in this game so far catching the ball. That time, though, he had no shot. Defender bearing down on him. They're able to get the hit and make sure it falls incomplete.
Working well behind the sticks on 2nd down. Power football with the run. He'll be down at the 4-yard line after that terrific run. And the Bulls moving quickly to the line. He's looking to throw. Fires into the end zone. Into double coverage, and they made him pay. It's intercepted.
Yo, you just running around, bro. This shit is gay, bro. This college this year sucks.
He's at the 10. Touchdown, Roadrunners. The defense does the work itself with for the pick six.
And there's something you don't see often, a 100-yard interception return for a touchdown. As a quarterback, you know those windows are really small to throw into. And if you don't throw it on time, it's going to get, at minimum, tipped, maybe picked. That's the worst possible scenario for a quarterback. What a play by the defense.
And the extra point sails through, and they have a 35-7 lead. We check in with Kevin Connors. What's going on, Kevin?
A lot of eyeballs on your game, guys, and a few on this interesting matchup as well. Notre Dame is running away with this one today, thanks to an offense that is more than waking up the echoes. They're up by 28 over Washington State. We'll circle back. If anything big happens, you should know about it.
Oh, and how about that? I know Kevin and those guys will be keeping an eye on it for us. Here's the give off the left side. Surges across the 30, out to the 32, a 6-yard run.
It's got to feel good as an offense knowing that early in the drive you can turn around, hand it off, get a push up front, and go get positive yardage.
The Bulls with myriad options after that big pickup on first down. Anderson wants to throw. Fires to the tight end. And he'll have enough for the first down at the 42.
Well, the tight end shows off his speed. See his ability there to separate from the defender trying to cover him on that drag route.
This offense will snap it from the 42 on 1st and 10. Use the play fake. Now to throw. Blasted as he lets it go. Working the middle.
Look at that. You was all sides and all that, bro. They cheating for you right now. I beat you last year, so they're going to give you the win this year. He threw a dot. Good shit, though. You fucking me up.
And it's not going to be easy considering the defense knows they're probably going to be throwing the ball every play here in the second half moving forward.
And I kind of like how the running back didn't mess around. Like, just get downhill when you see an opening. A lot of times they close so fast, man. Be decisive, stick your foot in the ground, pick up 3 to 4, and we are not going to complain.
They'll go to work in the air on second down. It's complete to the left. They'll finally get him on the ground, but not before he makes it to the 30 and gets a first down.
I know the offense is down by a lot here in the second half. You just need one big play, though, to spark the offense, get the confidence going, and they may have found it right there in that completion. Good throw, good catch. Now we got to keep it going.
Off play action on first down. Unleashes one deep. Oh, he had it. The deep ball was there, and it just trickled through his fingers.
Well, this has been a day to forget if you're this quarterback. And I got to be honest, guys, I'm surprised he's still even in the game right now because he has had zero rhythm. He hasn't been accurate. He's thrown a ton of interceptions. Most coaches would have pulled their guy by now. I know the guy I played for back in college, he would have pulled me about 2 interceptions ago.
Able to pick up a couple down to the 27.
Yeah, and listen, offensively, you run the RPOs. You just want positive yards, make the right read the guy. If he wants to drop back a little bit, hand it off, get some positive yards, go on to the next play.
Ball spotted at the 27. They're facing a 3rd and long to try to keep their hopes of a touchdown alive. Can't make the connection. The pressure there caused the missed timing. With a double-digit deficit here in the second half, they're going to go for it on 4th down. Someone not clear on the snap count. It'll be a false start, and they'll move it back. The officials offer the deal, and the coach accepts it. They will take the penalty. A famous writer once said, most men lead lives of quiet desperation. Here is a desperate move. Going for it on 4th down trailing by double figures. Unloads to the wideout. Drop the football, and they'll turn it over on downs. Desperately wanted to convert on 4th down, but
you got your win back this year, my brother.
Three tight ends in the formation on 1st and 10. Smith dropping to pass. Bringing the heat. And the pressure gets there. And down he goes at the 18.
This defensive end is an animal. He already has 2 sacks, and we're only in the 3rd quarter. I'd move him around a little bit more defensively so that the offense has no idea where he's lining up. Because right now, man, he is feasting.
2nd down, he'll throw it. Grabbed over the middle. It's Jones. He's brought down, but there's
they hit me with illegal, a fucking holding, and you've been doing the same shit all game. I'm at home.
A little too handsy, and they nabbed him for the defensive holding penalty. So after the flag, a fresh set of downs for the offense. It's 1st and 10. Used the play fake. Now to throw. Fires to the wideout. Makes the catch. It's Smith. And he earns a 1st down, and boy, did he earn it after taking that lift.
A lot of smiles right now on this offense. They've got a big lead, and they're just having fun out there. They're still throwing the football. These receivers are still getting open. Pass protection is still great. And this quarterback's thinking to himself, man, I'm going to be padding my stats here in the 2nd half of this game.
Yeah, right. Yeah, right.
They ripped off a big one, and they get it down to the 27.
Let me finish this game so I'll give him this man.
There are a lot of offenses out there that would probably be a little bit more conservative.
Hey, yo, Top. That's my word. I'm about to take this shit out on this nigga and man, Top. I swear to God. You better tune in. I'm about to take it out on him, nigga and man. Promise you, that's a pick. He wouldn't fight. Promise you, I'm gonna take it out on this nigga and man.
I love the decision by the quarterback. He found the open man. Just don't love the throw. Got to be a little bit more accurate, make it easier on your target.
Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on 2nd down. Defense showing plenty of pre-snap movement of their own. He's got his man. And the defense able to drag him down, but not before. They'll recycle that down marker.
Well, this defense is going to have to find a way to start mixing up their coverages. They're in a tough spot. They're down right now, so most people would think the opponent would be running the ball, but when you've had the success these guys have had throwing it, you're going to see more shot plays. You better change your looks up and try and get a takeaway to get back in this game.
They'll get it down to the 8-yard line on that throw and catch, and the defense is backed up against the wall. 2nd down coming up on this red zone opportunity. Smith wants to throw. He wants it all. And it's a touchdown. It is also a play in which there is a flag on the field. Let's see what the call is.
They call him
as they get set to snap it, time winding down here in the quarter. Back to pass on 2nd down. Got his man. There to make the tackle, and with that, we'll head to the 4th quarter. At the end of the quarter, guys, it's UTSA holding the edge. And as we switch ends of the field, let's take a quick look at the national rankings. As we enter the 4th quarter, let's see if anything memorable can come from this one. They'll try to open the quarter by cashing in on this big opportunity deep in the red zone. Wide receiver going in motion. Touch pass on the jet sweep. Not much running room there thanks to this senior defender.
A nice job by the defense with the edges. They try the touch pass on 1st and goal. Nice job setting the edge, not letting him get outside, making the good tackle, forcing 2nd down and goal.
Finds his big tight end.
I can't even get a pick.
Will be stopped for no gain.
That's a great example of the defense there tackling the catch. As soon as the big fella caught the ball, down he went, not picking up the first.
DB's right up on the receivers. Keeping it on the ground on 3rd and goal. Oh, there's a loose football on the bad pitch. Gets it into the end zone, but there's a flag down. We'll see if this one is coming back. Take it off the board and back it up. This penalty will wipe away the touchdown. The defense trying to make a stand on 3rd and goal.
22,
Wants to keep it in the air. Touchdown, UTSA! Made the grab in the end zone for the score. They're now in really good shape to get back into the win column as they extend the lead here late.
Man, this has been a complete performance. The defense has been lights out, and the offense, obviously, just continues to pour it on. This is what you call having a great day. Putting it all together, offense, defense, complementary football.
And the extra point will tack another one onto this lead. The kickoff unit is out there, and boy, did that last drive quiet this crowd.
Set to kick it away.
And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. South Florida ready to send the offense back onto the field. That last drive was promising at times, but stalled out, and they turned it over on downs, Jesse.
I think they got to do a better job here, just being better early in the downs, on 1st down, finding positive plays.
Yeah, and it's frustrating when you move the football and get stopped on the other side of the field and get no points. But they've had some success, and I like the aggressiveness. They just got to cash some of these drives in.
After the productive 1st down play, it's 2nd and 6. Anderson will throw. Quarterback moving out of the pocket. They get enough rush, and it pays off. The sack at the 20.
And this defense came to play. They know about the high-profile QB. They rose to the challenge and dominated. They took care of business, and they made no doubt about who's the better football team.
Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On 3rd and long, doesn't need to take the check down. Stands in and takes the hit. And here's the 5th interception by this quarterback. And they'll get him down after a solid return.
Man, this defense did a perfect job understanding the situation. You know you got the lead. You know they're going to be passing. And you come after the quarterback, get the big hit. You get pressure on the quarterback, good things happen, and they make the big INT.
Catch in the middle. It's Jones. Really nice job there by both guys to throw and the catch to work that defense and get the 1st down.
That is an excellent throw by the quarterback, finding the window between the zones and delivering that ball on time.
Down to the 16-yard line, it's 1st and 10. Wants to throw on 1st down. Using his legs, keeping his eyes downfield. Lets it fly. Throw to the end zone, it's picked off. Bringing it back. Finally brought down, but what a play, not only to get the football, but to win the field position with the return.
And some guys just have a knack of finding the football, and he is one of them. Like, you can just tell when the ball's in the air, he's like, that is mine. His 2nd big game-changing play in this football game.
On the move. And he's very fortunate to get it back to the line of scrimmage, greeted by a sea of defenders. Didn't get much on 1st down. It's 2nd and 9. The play action fake. Now improvising. Takes a hit as he fires. Soft spot in the middle. That one could really put this drive into high gear as they have a 1st down at the 37.
And what a great job of being cool under pressure. He knew there was a defender about to hit him, and he held on to it as long as he could before letting it go. He paid for it, but what an accurate shot vertically down the field for an explosive play in the passing game.
Stopped at the 47 after a 10-yard gain.
Well, Well, it's a good time to mix in the run play. You're down, it's late in the fourth quarter right now, and everyone's expecting you to throw, so not a lot of defenders in the box. That's a great situation to try to run the ball.
2 minutes now left in this one, and time is running short if they want to find a way to pull this one out. And the Bulls will snap it on 1st and 10. Gets the back moving. Anderson wants to throw. He's got him. And the first guy couldn't get him, but the second one does, but not until he picks up the first down. They might have the defense's head spinning a little bit now. Hit him with a big run, now they hit him with a big pass.
Man, it's so hard to defend both. You know that. Which coverage do I want to put? Do I want to put more people in the box to stop the run? When you've got this kind of balance on offense, the defense can't be right.
Here comes the heat. Hit as he throws. And it's incomplete as he tried to lob it.
Yeah, I put that shooter clock on. You ain't about to keep saying football on me like that. Scholar shit ain't the same like last year.
So why not try it, right? And give the offense credit. You know, you're not just going to run the football. You're not just going to take a knee and get into the locker room with your tail between your legs. I like the fighting spirit, just not enough of that today.
They'll try to run for it. He gets it oh so close to the first down marker, but I think he's going to be a touch short.
Well, it's 4th and short, and you're sort of in no man's land at this point near midfield. I think if you're on offense here, you're going to have to go for it. You're going to have to show confidence in your guys to get it done and go get you the win.
He's brought down, but it'll be enough for a first down. Probably the only people upset about going for it on 4th down, the punters, who don't seem to see the field as much as they used to.
Not when you've got a running back like that. He just has like a sixth sense. He always seems like he can just find the crease, especially in these short yardage situations. He comes up with a huge play there on 4th down.
And this is a tough time for this offense because you're in passing mode. You're in comeback mode. And what is that? The defense knows that. Like, they're pinning their ears back. They're coming after the quarterback. And you've already struggled protecting your guy today and creating those explosive plays. This offense is going to have to buckle up and really protect their guy up front.
And he really needed to hold on to that one, but it was not loose, and 3rd down is coming.
Well, this guy must feel like he's run into a buzzsaw in this game. He has been under duress all game long, and that's a big reason why he's thrown multiple interceptions in the game, too. Nothing coming easy to him. It's hard to see the field when your internal clock is going off so fast because of the pressure of this defense, and that's why they find themselves down by so much here in the 4th.
They get the W, and with that being win number 6, looks as if they're going bowling, guys.
And that's a good moment for this squad, right? Like, you start every season, you have big goals. It usually starts with your conference championship and winning a national championship, maybe going to the playoffs. Everybody has different goals, but getting to a bowl is always sweet, and this team's eligible now.
I know the coaches are really happy about this, the AD and the fans, because they know what it means for the program, right? You're going to get those 15 extra practices at the end of the year to help develop young talent. Looking ahead to next season, but that's next season. There's still a lot of football left to go this year. Let's just see how good of a bowl game they can get to.
Thanks so much for spending some time with us. For David Pollack and Jesse Palmer, I'm Reese Davis, and this has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.
Everything. Like you did say, that's what I'm trying to say with the options there. So that nigga was no lie. I guess in different time, I think in her mind it was like, you know, we're gonna do this thing anyway, right? The first time she found out that I shot somebody, I was 14 years old. I shot my guy in his stomach, right? What is going on, bro? Man, sorry, man. God damn, the guy's like, damn. You know what? So you got out there for 14 again? I didn't get out there. You got born? No, I never got. I'm confused. You barely shot his guy. He shot his guy.